Survival of the Thickest. I was scrolling through just trying to find something to watch, and I was okay, the description looks good, the cast looks great, I recognize a few people. Tone Bell, I have the biggest crush on Tone Bell. I think that man is so, y'all, I have the biggest crush on Tone Bell. So when I saw his face on Survival of the Thickest, I said, okay, I'm watching him. Like, I don't care what he's doing. I'm watching him. I want to see what he's doing. Hey y'all, what is going on? It's your favorite Loopy back again. And today I'm coming in front of y'all to do my January recap. I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet, because I have an entire blog post about my January recap, and you can read about it. Link below, check it out. And like I always say, I got other things that I talk about on my blog. So, sip your matcha, sip your coffee, and read through my blogs. They're interesting. So yeah, I want to get back into doing video recaps as well as blog recaps. So yeah, January was great. I started off 2026 with a bang. I am still so in shock that we are in a new year. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what 2026 brings. I'm ecstatic. I have so many goals to work towards. I got things planned, and I feel like that is the best way to help with seasonal depression, is having things planned. No matter how small, no matter how grand they are, just little things to help you get through the week makes a difference. I'm so serious. I have my phone with me so I can keep track of what I want to talk about today, so I don't go off track and start my tangents. So I spent my New Year's Eve with my mother. We were watching shows. We had pizza, ice cream, and snacks to accompany us. So we were watching The Parkers, Storage Wars, Judge Mathis. Like, we were just having a grand time for New Year's Eve. I did not go out. I stayed in. I didn't want to be around big crowds. Again, it was cold. It was snowing. So I'm like, yeah, I'd rather stay in the room with my feet kicked up. I'm all right with that. I thought I could stay up for the entire time, but around 10:30, I believe I knocked out, and I woke up around 1 a.m. I was like, oh, Happy New Year, and rolled right back over. One of my resolutions was to learn how to slow down and take my time. I'm learning to regulate my nervous system, and I think that's so important. When you're always feeling like you're rushing, like you're in an emergency, you give yourself anxiety. So, well, for me, so I'm learning to slow down, and I have to catch myself and be like, wait, why am I rushing? Take a deep breath and take your time. So I've been doing that, and it's helped me a lot. But let's get into the things that I did do. So the first Wednesday of this year, I kicked it off at an open deck. I've learned a lot since my last one, and I was happy to show off some skills that I've learned. It was nice to catch up with people since the holidays, and people asked me about my birthday. We laughed, we joked, we caught up. It was a great time. So the following week, I had another DJ event, which I was so ecstatic about. I opened up for Field Notes. So Field Notes is an artist showcase that lets artists of all kinds perform, show off what they've been working with, connect, and be in community with other artists around Massachusetts. And it's more dedicated to producers, rappers. So I was very honored and excited to be the opening act and play my set list to get them in preparation to have the beat makers, the producers come up. And then also it's a great way to ask the beat makers, I call them beat makers, producers, I say that interchangeably, to ask the producers their why. Why do you do what you do? How did you get into it? What inspired you? Who inspired you? And it's a great way to basically see, like, the curtain is not there anymore between the audience and the artist. Like, you're right there front and center. You get to ask so many questions, just see the work and so much dedication they put behind their craft. It's amazing. I love it. And to be surrounded by so many talented people is a blessing. I am so thankful to have the opportunity to be around these folks. They are so humble, so talented, so gifted, and just great to be around. I love that community. Like, I have been looking for community for so long. I've been talking about that. I've been manifesting that, and I tried to go into different areas and different places, different rooms, and I just haven't had any luck, but I never gave up. But I'm just so pleasantly surprised that me getting into DJing has brought me around so many great people. Like, I got into DJing because I always loved music and loved different genres of music. I wanted to play different type of music, And again, it was just on a whim of like trying to keep myself busy. And the other important thing was I know how my lupus is, where there's days where I don't feel like getting out of bed. I'm very exhausted. I'm tired, but I still want to keep my brain active. So I was like, okay, I need a hobby where I don't have to leave my house. The days that is too cold or too hot or I'm just too fatigued to leave, I just want to be in my room, tucked away, learning and perfecting my craft. So I was like, you know what? DJing is that, because once you get your controller, once you get a laptop, you get your speakers, you get your headphones, you can be a bedroom DJ, which I was fine with. So to start off with that and then just gradually meeting new people and more people, I was like, oh, this is great company. I love being in company with these folks. Like, I'm so happy that I met these people. I had an event and I hope to be at another one. So February, you'll hear me talk about more events. I don't want to say anything too soon because I'm not 100% confirmed yet, but you'll see in my next recap and my next blog post about the events that I am working towards. So I'm very excited. This is great. I'm starting 2026 with a bang and I'm so happy and I'm so excited. So with the snowstorms, again, being inside, can't go nowhere. I've been doing DJing, perfecting my craft, having a great time. But I've also been doing more leisure where I've been binge watching TV shows and I've been having a ball. The 23rd to 25th, we had a really bad snowstorm. So I was like, you know what? I gotta put my Netflix to good use. I pay every month. Let me watch something besides the Parkers. So I recently just got into Survival of the Thickest. I was scrolling through just trying to find something to watch. And I was okay, the description looks good. The cast looks great. I recognize a few people. Tone Bell. I have the biggest crush on Tone Bell. I think that man is so... Y'all, I have the biggest crush on Tone Bell. So when I saw his face on Survival of the Thickest, I said, okay, I'm watching him. Like, I don't care what he's doing. I'm watching him. I want to see what he's doing. And so got into the show on a whim, and I believe I knocked back 6 episodes in one sitting. I was so hooked to that show. That show was so good. I can't wait until season 3. I think season 3 is still in the works. I need him to drop now. But then I heard that after season 3, they're going to be done. And I don't like that. I don't understand why shows nowadays, they don't make it past season 1. And then when you think you're getting lucky, they only make it past season 3 or 4, and then they wrap it up. Like, bring back the shows that had 6 seasons, and each season had like 20 episodes. Survival of the Thickest is such a great show. It shows representation from different cultures, different backgrounds. Oh man, like, watch that show. If you're an adult, watch the show. I also started watching At Your Age, featuring Kim Whitley, Tisha Campbell, and Yvette Nicole Brown. I love them all in their individual roles, so them all together is amazing. I love that show. They're in their 50s and they're starting over. And it reminds me so much of Golden Girls, of friends living together, navigating through life, and not letting their age stop them from living their life. That's such a breath of fresh air. And that's what I liked about Hot in Cleveland as well. Because I forgot how old they were because they always use their fake ages and like they don't ever tell their real age, but I believe they're in their 50s as well. And that show during the pandemic gave me such a different perspective on life. I'm so serious. Again, I just watched Hot in Cleveland on a whim because I was in the house bored. And I remember I just watched the entire season in one day because I was like, I love this. You don't see a lot of shows showing and depicting women in their 40s and 50s starting over and living life. And each woman in Hot in Cleveland were in different stages of their lives, but they were still friends and they decided to move in together and just take over Cleveland. And it was so refreshing to see that in the media. So any show that's about women in their 40s, 50s, or 60s, or even 70s, working through life and just girlhood and friendship and finding love, and or not even centering love and just living their life. I love that. I'm glued in and I'm tuned in. So At Your Age is another good show to watch. I recommend that one too. And then speaking of Golden Girls, when I'm up late and I can't sleep, Golden Girls comes on around 11 p.m. till like 1:30 in the morning. So sometimes when I really can't sleep and have insomnia, I watch about 2 episodes or 3 episodes of Golden Girls on Hallmark late nights when they have the reruns. So I've been watching some shows and I really want to get into reviewing shows, like with Actor Age and Survival of the Thickest. I want to do YouTube videos just talking about it. We'll see. I always say that and I end up forgetting. So hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. So I ended this month with another open deck, this time at Middle East Nightclub. I had the opening set for 30 minutes, which is very generous. So shout out to Dreams Archives Collective. You want to follow them too as well because they have a few upcoming events. So follow them, see what they got going on. I'll throw their IG here. Oh yeah, I'll throw in field notes as well. Here or here. I'll probably put both of them side by side so you guys can follow them. Because I think those two places and there's other places I can't remember give you, like, it's such great opportunities to attend shows and be in community with artists. So check them out. So yeah, I did the opening set for 30 minutes and I think that's very generous. Circling back to the open decks, because I've been looking in New York and other cities and states and they usually give like a 15-20 minute slot. And I still think that is a nice chunk of time. So to get 30 minutes, that is really, 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 really good. So I'm always thankful when I'm asked to do an open deck or when I am able to do one. I'm always like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because that's a big amount of time. And so I appreciate that. So yeah, that was great. I stayed for a few sets and the DJs rocked the house. The DJs after me rocked the house. The crowd was amazing too because the DJs can have good music, but when the crowd is dead, it's like, come on now. But the crowd, I'm telling you, there was a circle. People were boom, boom, cacking, pop, locking, dropping it, hitting a 1-2 step. Like, it was such a great time in there. The energy was electric. So, yeah, everyone's in there dancing, having a good time. Once again, I'm so thankful for the opportunity to play in front of a crowd. The artist community has been nothing but supportive and so insightful. So, yeah, January started off and ended off with a bang. I'm looking forward to what February has in store. It is Black History Month, so it is very special to me. Black History Month is all year long for me, but February is the month that we have to highlight everything. The people who paved the way for us all. So do yourself a favor and look up some Black history facts. There are so many to look through and to learn from, so do yourself a favor and do that. But yeah, January was great for me. I hope January was great for you and just starting into the motion of the new year. And I hope February is amazing for you all. Again, if there's anything that I missed with you guys that I didn't go over, please check out my blog. The link is below where I have my pictures. I go through everything. Because right now I'm trying to make sure I hit everything, but I don't want to hold y'all up too much. But it was a great time. As you can see here, I got my DJ controller here. I'm about to practice some more. So I don't want to hold y'all up because I gotta do my lesson. But yeah, what else did I talk about? Well, I'm still here at the hotel, as you can see here. We're hitting February and I'm still here. I don't know when I'm leaving, y'all. Maybe mid-February, but even then I'll do a video of me leaving, my thoughts, my whole time being here. But your girl's comfortable here. I love it here. I don't want to leave. In a perfect world, I'll stay forever. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves and others. I'll holler at you guys later. 2 and 2.